All right, now we're going to take a look at the spirit and tradition of the Little 500 bike race.
I'm here with Neil Ward, captain of the Forest cycling team for this year's Little 500 race. Neil, tell us why the Little 500 is such a big event here on the campus of IU, and why is it so important to you?
Well, the Little 500 is the largest collegiate bike race in America, and it's also one of the greatest traditions here at Indiana University. So it means a lot to me to be able to partake in that great tradition and the great event that is the Little 500.
So when did your team's official training start this year?
It started shortly after the race concluded last year, I would say about a week afterwards.
So all year round, that's your training, right?
Yep.
So what does the training consist of, and how does it progress over time as it gets closer and closer to the big day?
Well, it starts out just doing basic road miles. You just go on rides with your teams, you climb hills, and you just kind of get some base miles down on your leg. Then, if you want, you can start doing summer racing, which is what a lot of our guys do. And then as soon as we get back to campus, we start including some high-intensity interval training and a lot of sprint work leading up to the race.
So it seems like an extreme amount of work, and it obviously takes so much dedication. How do you balance your schoolwork with the preparation that takes place?
Well, you have to make some sacrifices in order to make it work, and in order to be successful in the race, you have to make even more sacrifices. So you do have to cut out some things from your life that you normally wouldn't.
So your team just recently went through qualifications. How important is that to the actual race itself?
Qualifications are very important, especially in the beginning part of the race. After the beginning part of the race, qualification position really doesn't mean too much, and your qualification position won't haunt you too much after that.
You've participated in this race 2 years now, going on 3. So tell us a little bit about the Forest cycling team's team history.
Well, the history isn't very great or very long. We've only finished inside the top 10 one time. But what we're trying to do is build upon that, and we're trying to become the best Residence Hall team that there is on this campus.
So does the Forest team have any special rituals or traditions that'll take place right before the race?
We have our traditional huddle, and it's pretty entertaining. But aside from that, we don't have too many rituals.
Thank you so much, Neil, for joining us, and we look forward to seeing how your team does this year at the Little 500 race.